Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. You know, I can't even believe January is almost gone and we haven't really had a solid winter yet. That's crazy. I'll tell you, this week's Ticket Tuesday is for everybody, and it is a great show at Maryland Hall. If you're intrigued, hang on, or as my mom used to say, hold your horses, despite me never having a pony or a horse. Anyhow, we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? In Glen Burnie on January 26, a frightening robbery and assault occurred at an Exxon gas station along Ritchie Highway. Just before 10 p.m., 3 juvenile female suspects assaulted a 27-year-old woman as she was getting gas. They kicked her to the ground, kicked her in the head, and stole her purse. Officers were able to apprehend one suspect, but the other two remain at large. If anybody has any information, 410-222-4700. A separate and equally as terrifying incident up in Odenton on January 27th involved a 19-year-old male victim. He had made arrangements to meet a woman he had been communicating with on the internet, and when he arrived at the meeting spot, he was ambushed by 8 suspects, assaulted and robbed. Police are seeking 2 females of an unknown race, 1 white male, and 5 black males. Again, any tips to 410-222-4700. The Annapolis Film Festival announced its annual Shorts Challenge, inviting filmmakers to present innovative short film concepts. This year's theme is Out of the Box, encouraging creativity in filmmaking. The winner will receive a $30,000 production package, so this is really kind of a big deal. The submission deadline is February 23rd. The festival, supported by leading industry sponsors, will take place from April 4th to the 7th. You can get more info at AnnapolisFilmFestival.org. Annapolis Mayor Gavin Buckley and Recreation and Parks Director Rosalind Johnson have launched Greenscape 2024. Now, this is a volunteer initiative. It focuses on beautifying the city through planting and maintaining gardens in public spaces. Participants must pre-register to receive the plants and the materials to do it. It is free. 2 organizational meetings are scheduled, and the planting day is set for April 20th. You want to check out eyeonannapolis.net for the links to register and get your name in for all of the free planting stuff. And my favorite week of the year is coming back. Annapolis Restaurant Week, now in its 16th year, is set to begin on February 24th. This 9-day event is going to feature over 40 local restaurants, and there are a whole bunch of new ones this year, offering special menus for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The event does support local businesses in the off-season and is really popular for dining out and even carry-out. Reservations are always recommended. So you want to start saving your calories now because, as I said, it's the best week of the year for foodies. The list is growing daily, but all of the info is at, appropriately enough, AnnapolisRestaurantWeek.com. And again, many thanks to all who continue to sign up for our daily news recap email newsletter. I just peeked and we're at 12,260 subscribers, and I'm blown away by that. Thank you. But we are greedy, so if we can, give it a mention to a friend or a neighbor or a colleague. It'd be much appreciated. There's a link right here in the show notes, and feel free to forward. And remember, this newsletter is free, it's short, it's sweet, it comes to your email inbox every day at 7 p.m. without any pesky paywalls. And as we start to close out today, it is Ticket Tuesday, and we are waiting on some new tickets from Rams Head On Stage, but you still should check out their shows coming up at ramsheadonstage.com. But today, we have a gift for everybody from Live Arts Maryland. As we told you last week, they're bringing in Paul Schaefer, which is Letterman's longtime band leader, and his band to Annapolis on February 17th. If you go to liveartsmd.org and grab some tickets to the show, you want to use the code EOA25 when you check out and save 25% on those tickets. I just got mine last night, and the whole checkout process is a bit long, I've got to admit. But at the very end, there is a box that says, do you have a code? Just pop in EOA25 and boom, you save 25% on all your tickets. This is going to be a fantastic night. All right, that's a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting all your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you'll find. All that's coming up for you in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, January 30th. It'll be a relatively quiet period weather-wise today through the weekend for the Annapolis region with seasonable temps and very little, if any, precipitation. Look for mixed skies today with highs in the low to mid-40s with mostly cloudy skies tomorrow with a very small but valid chance for a scattered rain or snow shower in the morning with highs Wednesday in the mid-40s. From there, it'll be fairly nice out Thursday and Friday with plenty of sunshine and highs in the upper 40s to mid-50s, followed by more sun this weekend with highs each day in the low to mid-40s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.